Biafra, superstars, media.
My people, now how una day? How una day today? I say good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, depending from where you're listening to the sound of my voice. This one now Biafra Superstars Media, and I'm holding it down. I say may God bless Biafra and may God bless His Excellency Oyendo Mazenam the Kano. May God bless, may God bless, may God bless, may God bless His Excellency, the Prime Minister of the Biafra Republic Government in Exile, the one and only ESN, Ekpa, Simon and Joko, for the great job Simon is doing. Simon, we want to say we thank you, we appreciate you, we love you. We know in your hands Biafra is coming, in your hands Biafra is safe, and in your hands when Biafra comes, the people of Biafra will rejoice. My fellow Biafran people, today I want us to look at the zoo. The zoo, they are still crying. They are still panicking, they are wailing, they are emotional, and they still somehow believe Nigeria will work out for them. The man they call Olisa Agbakoba, the former president of the Nigerian Bar Association, and our guy, the man they call Rufai Oseni, they are here lamenting about the zoo called Nigeria. Hey! Agwawanti, Ntagana, Mgbe Ogeshi, Ntagana. My people, this one, no, now very, very funny one today. I just want us to hear, because sometimes the intellectuals, they believe in this thing called Nigeria. They've seen what is happening, but they still believe in that zoo. And before their eyes now, the Almajiri culture, the poverty, the presence of abject poverty, it don't begin biting the pockets of the so-called rich and middle class. That is the final stage to know say Almajiri culture don't start. Once it begin bite the pockets of rich people and the middle class. Make we hear this analysis. Make we hear Agbakoba, they vex, they provoke for TV. And make we hear Rufai Oseni, the way him they bamba, him they swear for TV. Him they emotional, he's angry for the ills happening in that Zoo Republic. If you are ready, come with me and join me. Let us break it down, word for word and line for line. If you're ready, let us go.
Of the Nigerian Bar Association, Olisa Agbakoba, who was on our nightly news program Primetime, charged President Bola Ahmed Tinubu to summon the courage to confront Nigeria's social, political, and economic problems by embarking on major constitutional reforms. He said Tinubu must crush those against Nigeria's democracy.
I will emphasize that President Tinubu must crush the evil.
Crush.
These are devils that are spoiling Nigeria and making us look foolish. He has to crush the people who don't want democracy. That's my view.
All right.
I don't care if you like it or not. That is my view. I know you're not happy I'm using strong words, but this is the time to use strong words.
Yeah.
Democracy or not democracy, we have suffered enough. We have suffered enough in this country.
Yeah.
How can I pay my driver 100,000? No, please listen to me. How can I pay my driver 100,000 for him to buy rice for 60K?
Boom! Poverty don't they match them. It don't they buy them rich nyash. The man they call Olisa Agbakoba, SAN, a senior advocate of that zoo called Nigeria. Him don't begin cry, say poverty don't reach in hand though. It don't reach in pockets. How can he pay his driver 100,000 naira every month? Only for the driver to buy a bag of gari, a bag of rice for 60,000 naira. A treble tray, even you Brutus. All set to go, my people. I told you all, it don't set. Poverty don't dey here. Poverty don't come. How can he pay his driver 60,000 naira? Only for them to talk say, Oga, money where you pay me, I get only 40,000 after I buy a bag of rice. Okamaram, Girigori, Okasa, Okamaram, I buy a bag of rice, 60,000. My money don't finish. Okamaram. Ukpabio, Ukpabio, Okamaram, Ukpabio. Okamaram. Hi, God. The zoo is finished. Just last week, I said, when small pikin cry, them go talk say na hungry. Now old man they cry. Them go talk say na waiting. When small pikin cry, in mama talk say na hunger, give am breast milk drink now. Give am custard, give am Cerelac. Indo Yoruba go say, give am Eko, Ogi drink. Hey! Indo mana. Now Ogi, they give their own. They give am milk. They go say, give am Ogi. Give am Ogi drink. They go open the mouth, they pour the Ogi inside. Pekin, they piece the shit, they God. No man. You know, we grew up in Lagos, we saw all those things. What they're saying is, when small Pekin they cry, them go talk say na hunger. Now old person they cry. Then go talk say na waiting. Even the Zoom man was trying to stop him. The Zoom media, they were trying to stop God, Olisa Agbakoba from crying out. He had to cry. He had to cry in the public. He is tired of crying in the private. He came out in the public to cry. So let us hear that cry one more time. Listen. We told you, say the zoo is gone. Listen.
To crush the people who don't want democracy.
Okay.
That's my view. All right. I don't care if you like it or not. That is my view. You're not happy I'm using strong words, but this is the time to use strong words. Democracy or not democracy, we have suffered enough.
I know you are not happy I'm using strong words, but this is the time to use strong words. Democracy or no democracy, we have suffered enough. Hey, lamentation. I know you are not happy with me using strong words, but this is the time to use strong words. Democracy or no democracy, we have suffered enough. Okay, the suffer just starts. Because all this while, you have been siphoning the oil of the Biafrans to run your economy. But even though you are using the oil of the Biafrans to run your economy, the presence of the Zoo federal government has never been felt in the land of Biafra. If they switch them, then they enjoy the money, they build train structure, they build railway. Not only that, they built a railway from the north to Niger Republic. They say charity begins at home. Before you give charity to Niger Republic, what have you done in the land of Biafra? What have you done to the land that brings the oil that you used to take loan and collateral from the Western world? You took loan from China only for you to build a train structure from that zoo to Niger Republic. I'm sorry, the chicken has come home to roost. Make we hear this man cry. Make we hear the way this man give that presenter water. Say, stop, don't stop me from talking. Excuse me. Make we hear him cry. Listen.
We have suffered enough in this country. Yeah. And how can I pay my driver 100,000? No, please listen to me. How can I pay my driver 100,000 for him to buy rice for 60K? Because we have people in Abuja stuffing all our money.
Boom. How can I pay my driver 100,000? In fact, that driver must be is doing well. To be making 100K, you are doing well in that zoo. Because I know somebody who is an accountant in that zoo called Nigeria. A good friend of mine. The boy goes school. The boy study well. The boy graduates. The boy remain in Nigeria. He believed in Nigeria during that time. When we all they leave Nigeria, he said, man, to hell with you all. I love Nigeria. I will remain in Nigeria. Nigeria go survive. You are going to Obodo Yibo to become a slave in a foreign country. I love my country, Nigeria. Nigeria go better. That is what that boy told me when I was leaving. He was showing off, trying to make me feel bad, trying to make me have a guilty conscience that I am leaving that zoo called Nigeria. He was showboating. But now, that same boy now, him don't lose the job when he get. He is now a gate man in a bank. The boy now, when be accountant, he is now a gate man, Ndunje security. He is a security guard in a bank. And that same boy, and I can begin beg me for Facebook. Whenever I log into Facebook and he sees I'm online, he go begin beg me, they pray for me, they ask God to bless me. They tell me in problem. He has no job. He's working as a security guard in a bank for nights. The one who make me cry, he say, he told me, my brother, do you know he has no money to even buy battery for the torchlight we in the use for nights? Battery to use do your job, or bank don't provide it. You are the one to buy your battery for your torchlight as a security guard, a guard in a bank. A boy will study accounting, accountancy that is hot cake in the Western world. He is a security guard. Nje. He dey do nje for bank. Hey! He come beg me, say, I beg, make a help am. Say, even to buy battery, him no fit. Na lantern when him they use. He dey use lantern, do patrol for night. Hi, and you know people like that, when criminal come, na security they keep first. When the criminals come, na security them they kill first. Very, very sad. I helped him out, but how long will I be giving him money? This same boy, now they laugh me. He made me feel belittled that I was leaving Nigeria during that time after school. He was showing off, saying, no, man, leave Nigeria for what? I love Nigeria. Nigeria will be great. I will make my money in Nigeria. The same way Rufai Oseni is talking now. That boy was saying it after we graduated from university. He was showing off, saying, no, he's going to remain in Nigeria. But look at him now, after a few years. He's doing security guard. Nche. The worst thing, he cannot even rent house. He's still in his father's house with his wife. And I think two kids. 2 children. You are still in your father's house. Hi, shame me, man. God, make we continue with this man.
The nonsense must stop. The nonsense must stop.
Okay.
And the president of Nigeria must be the person to lead this crusade
Akoko.
in the context of a constitutional process. That is what I'm saying to you.
Oseni Olisa Agbakoba couldn't have said it any better. The nonsense has to stop. Yes.
Nonsense must stop, my sister, but that will be in your wildest dream. Nigeria will remain the way it is. Nigeria will remain the way it is. To them, it is normal. It is not nonsense. You are calling it nonsense. To them, it's sense. What is happening is making sense because they have the blueprint of Usman Dan Fodio to turn Nigeria into Almajiri culture. The moment they can capture you to become Almajiri, you will now become subservient. You will now become respectful and loyal to those when they give you breadcrumbs for your mouth. You will become loyal. You will become respectful. You will start worshiping your so-called politicians. You call them your leaders instead of calling them your servants. They are public servants, but you call them leaders. Almajiri culture is coming. That was how they conquered the North. When they brought in Almajiri, everybody come begin to Rankadede, Ishiam. Because there is poverty, they will queue up. So what you are calling nonsense to the Fulani cabal, it is sense. It is making sense because it is working according to their blueprint to turn that zoo into an Islamic state. Before your eyes, Lord David Cameron, the Foreign Secretary of Britain, called Nigeria an Islamic country. And you are here saying, oh, it is nonsense. No. I'm sorry, my sister. Or Jineka Okwe. I'm sorry. What is happening is sense, not nonsense. But make we hear Rufai Oseni, the way he can come, they bamba, they provoke him, they vex well. My guy Rufai, they vex. Make we hear the way him vex. For a zoo that he believes in. He loves Nigeria. He believes in Nigeria. He thinks Nigeria go better. The same way my friend, when I was going to Obodo Yibo, my friend, they mock me. He say you are going to a country where cold will knock you every day. Brother, what are you going to do there? Why are you running away? Why are you leaving the known to the unknown? That was what he said because he's into mathematics very, very well. He said, brother, why are you leaving the known to the unknown? Oh boy, na die there. Na die for Western world. Oh. When you get there, you go to wash plate. Oh. That's the slogan. You will be washing plates. A way to make them feel good. They want to put everybody down in Europe, in America. And they say, oh, they are washing plates. Everybody is washing plates. He told me, why do you leave the known to the unknown? Brother, you are taking a big risk. Oh, because that cold will finish you. And before you know it, you'll be washing plates. Once you come back here, your skills, your educational qualification is gone because you'll be washing plates for 10 years. Your CV is gone. Brother, I'm not envying you. I wish you all the best. But for me, I'm remaining in Nigeria to serve Nigeria. I love Nigeria. I'll be great in Nigeria. That same person. Now him now they do security guard for a bank in that zoo called Nigeria. And me now, bless him for Christmas Day. I blessed him and his family financially. Because he believed in Nigeria. He believed in a fast. Make we hear Rufai Oseni cry like a baby. Let us hear him lament about that zoo called Nigeria. Listen.
The wickedness.
Yes.
The French will call it machin. The madness must stop in this country.
Absolutely.
Because you see, the madness too that also makes it very funny when you see the family relative of the president going on an official assignment with him must stop.
Okay.
The madness of the entourage must stop.
Okay.
The madness of deficit, but humongous budget deficit and printing of money through winds and means must stop.
The madness must stop. Must stop. God, the zoo don't listen. To you, madness has become normal. I'm sorry, Rufai, with all due respect. To Nigeria now, madness has become normal. It's the new norm. Your madness now, the Christman is now a normal person because your Christman is now your doctor, your Christman is now your electrician, your Christman is now your president, your Christman is now your police, your Christman is even your so-called kidnappers. They are all mad. And to you, mad is now normal. It's the new norm. So talking here and quoting your English, my brother, does not change anything because I've told you, all talk and all talk is all talks. When you talk and talk and talk and blow your grammar, the Fulani cabal don't even hear what you're saying. You will cry, you will lament, you will blow grammar, you will break it down, you will shout live on TV, but the cabal don't care. Because you are speaking a foreign language to the Fulani cabal. They don't understand your language. The only way they will listen to you is when you speak to them in a language they understand. Oh my God. Rufai, crying for me more. Cry and lament for me. Lament more. Listen.
The madness of corruption.
Uh-huh.
Apparently, all the monies that we took, you know what hurts me the most about the money? We took those monies at loan, special drawing rights. We printed money. That's what's causing inflation today. And people have the nerve to steal it. Look at that person talking at the House of Rep. She wasn't even decent enough to put forward the money. She said it on interrogation. That madness must stop. The contra scam must stop. Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala wrote a full book on contra scam. There's a part of it called judgment debt, where people will ensure that government does not do the contract so that they can take government to court. It's civil servants too that will take government to court, connive with the contractors, collect judgment debt for them. That's one of them. Secondly, then the contract scam itself. They go there for the contract, they inflate the contract. That when they get 20 or 30%, they inflate the contract, they don't even get to do it in the end. The third one, they deliberately stall on the contract. They do not do it so that at the end of the year, they will use Mago to retire the money to their own pockets and private accounts. That's part of the things you are seeing that's happening now that is coming to light.
That's because, Rufai, you are not a nation. That's the difference. If you are a nation tied under one accord, under one rule, under one constitution, made by the people, for the people, given to the government to use to rule the people, then it's a different ball game. You see, it would have been a different ball game. But because in your zoo republic, you are not one people. So anybody who is in that position of power sees it as a chance to eat their own national cake. You call the oil money coming from the land of Biafra as your national cake. You use the oil money of Biafra to run that zoo called Nigeria. But despite siphoning the oil money of the Biafrans, you still call it the national cake and you split it among yourselves. Nothing is done in the land of Biafra, despite it is the land of Biafra that provides the revenue that you use to run your zoo government. Oh my God, have mercy. And they still have the fortitude, they still have the confidence to tell us that they believe in one nation. No, you believe in the oil coming from the land of Biafra. You don't love my people. You don't care about us. You hate us with a passion. The Biafrans are the only ones that believe in that stupid one Nigeria because of people like Nnamdi Azikiwe and the rest of them. But we are saying enough is enough. We are the only ones that can speak the language that the Fulani cabal, they understand. All this talk for TV is not cutting it. All this crying and wailing, blowing grammar on TV does not cut it, Rufai. I get what you're saying. I understand what you're saying. But it does not cut it anymore. Those days are gone. Those days of crying on TV are gone. You are speaking and playing to the gallery. You are speaking to those that who already know you. Those who follow social media. The cabal don't follow social media. The cabal and their army, their men on the ground, they don't follow social media. Because the Fulani killer headsmen don't watch your TV. Boko Haram, all of them don't care about what you say on TV. What they care about is the conquest of Usman Danfodio to complete the assignment of their eternal leader, Usman Danfodio, which is to take over that zoo called Nigeria. But we thank God the Biafrans who have woken up. So make we hear Rufai provoke more. Watch the way he provoke on TV. If only the cabal, they listen to him. By now they'll be panicking. But they were laughing and say, well, I lie, this guy is, all they do is blow grammar for TV. Them talk. Now so talk them sabi. Now so talk them sabi. That's what they do. Listen to Rufai.
You see the COVID-19 money when people were suffering and crying for palliative. Come on, Indomie! They couldn't give them but billions and government purse. Yeah. And if they didn't ask questions, they were looking for a way to colobi that money and put it in their colobi pocket or send it abroad in their accounts. The madness must stop. The madness in the civil servant. That's what the EFCC chief is saying. The madness of EFCC interrogators must stop. 2.9 trillion in 3 years. And that's why I've always argued against a big budget, because we still are wasting money. Nigeria does not need a 28 trillion budget. Half of the money is stolen. Yeah. If 2.9 trillion can be stolen in a space of 3 years, look at the naira to the value dollar, look at the price of that 2.9 trillion, what it can do, over 1,000 kilometers of road, healthcare institution and all of that. People do not see the dividends of democracy because some people are stealing the money and you're giving humongous money. Just cut the budget so that we have a small amount, then we all share that amount and we have financial fiscal discipline. Because we are printing money, we are wasting money, we are stealing the money, and you see people are not. And when we tell them, they say they're emotional, they're emotional. If you don't see the price of destruction in your country and you don't talk about it, you are worse than you fool yourself.
Boom! All they say is they're emotional. They're emotional. If you don't see the price of what is happening in your country, then you are worse than them. Rufai is lamenting, he's crying live on TV. Unfortunately, the language he is speaking is not understood by the Fulani cabal. Those they should be speaking to, they are not even communicating with them. There is no effective communication. EFCC is here talking this and that. There is no effective communication between this man and the Fulani cabal. Let's continue, I beg.
Because this country has gone down the drain. Oji, in the late 80s, they used to make a joke that an Alaji from Cotonou said he was giving his Nigerian babe or girlfriend 1 million. But the babe did not know that the money is 1 million CFR. Because 1 million CFR then was 16,000 naira. Oji, today, CFR is more than the naira. It is close to 2 to 1. It's 1.6 to 1.
Now, through you talk there. Because when we were young, during those days, we did play football for that zoo called Nigeria. We want to go buy football boots. We want to buy jersey. We go to Cotonou because that place, you will see so many jersey when France don't dump for Cotonou. They call it the dumping ground. If you want to buy the same thing for Lagos, it's expensive. We will take a bus, travel to Cotonou, go buy a football shoe, football gloves, jersey. I remember. Sometimes if you are lucky, you can find up to 10, in fact, a whole team, their jersey, the same color. We will buy like 10 of them, carry and come back to Lagos. We will come dress like a team, a real football team. And the jerseys were cheap because France was using Cotonou, Benin Republic. France was using Cotonou as a dumping ground. All their okrika wake up, they were dumping it in Cotonou. So what this man is saying is true. Even that time, a box of turkey, we buy our turkey from Cotonou when we were living in that zoo. My parents then, they will buy boxes of turkey from Cotonou. When ship cars come, do business come, they go buy boxes of turkey. The freezer, turkey go full inside, fish go full inside, everything. The price was cheaper. So what he's saying is true. But today, it don't reverse now. Things don't turn around. The value of the Cotonou, their money now, don't big past the one of that zoo called Nigeria. Under 15 years. Things turned around. And yet, this guy is still believing that zoo called Nigeria. Hi! My God, have mercy.
1 million CFR, that used to be 16,000 naira today. 200,000 CFR is close to 500,000 naira. And we are sitting on a keg of gunpowder. We are not telling ourselves the truth. I feel pain for this country.
Hey!
I feel pain for this country.
Hey!
And they don't even listen.
I feel pain for this country. I feel pain for this country. Rufai, they don't feel your pain. That's the problem. They don't feel your pain. The cabal don't feel your pain because their initial plan is to turn you into an almajiri culture. So that you are feeling the pain now means that the pressure, their blueprint is now working. It is working now. It is effective because they want to turn Nigeria into an almajiri culture. And the way to test that their master plan is working is when those who are in the middle class and now in the upper echelon of Nigeria, those they call the so-called rich, those who they say financially they are okay, those who are making good money, those who are making 6 figures, when they start to cry, it means the almajiri culture is not working because now there is no more middle class. In that so-called Nigeria, the middle class is the new poor class now. They are the ones feeling pain the way Rufai Oseni is saying. Listen again. Listen to him again. Listen to him. Listen.
Today, CFA is more than the Naira. It is close to 2 to 1. It's 1.6 to 1. 1 million CFA. That used to be 16,000 Naira today. 200,000 CFA. It's close to 500,000 Naira. And we are sitting on a keg of gunpowder. We are not telling ourselves the truth. I feel pain for this country. I feel pain for this country.
One more time.
The truth. I feel pain for this country. I feel pain for this country.
One more time.
Ourselves the truth. I feel pain for this country. I feel pain for this country.
One more time.
Ourselves the truth. I feel pain for this country.
Okay.
I feel pain for this country.
One more time.
Ourselves the truth. I feel pain for this country.
Again.
I feel pain for this country.
No, more.
I feel pain for this country.
Uh-huh.
I feel pain for this country.
What do you feel? What do you feel? Tell us what you feel, Rufai. What do you feel for that so-called Nigeria?
The truth. I feel pain for this country.
Uh-huh.
I feel pain for this country.
Are you sure? What do you feel again? Are you sure you feel pain or sweetness? Tell us what you feel. Tell the Biafrans what you are feeling. You believe in Nigeria. You say, God bless Nigeria. You believe in the military. You believe in the army. You believe in the police. You believe in the constitution of Nigeria. What are you feeling now? Tell us.
Truth. I feel pain for this country. I feel pain for this country.
I don't believe you. What do you say it again?
I feel pain for this country.
Uh-huh.
I feel pain for this country.
Again.
Again. I feel pain for this country.
Uh-huh.
I feel pain for this
One more time.
Telling ourselves the truth.
Okay.
I feel pain for this country.
Uh-huh.
I feel pain for
again.
Telling ourselves the truth.
Again.
I feel pain for this country.
What do you feel? What do you feel?
I feel pain for this country.
Are you sure? One more time. One more time.
I feel pain for this country.
Uh-huh.
I feel pain for this country.
I am not hearing you enough, Rufai Oseni. Hey, my people. This is how you do your analysis. This is how you catch them. You dot all your I's and cross all your T's. You watch what they say, line for line, word for word. Hold them to account. Hold their premise, their core points. You hold them to those key points. And over time, you keep pressing them. Before you know, they will open up. Rufai don't open up now. He feels pain. He's feeling pain. He's feeling pain in the membrane. Oh my God, have mercy. Analysis over. This is my food now. This is my food. I can do this for breakfast. This is my food. This is where, to me, this one a biscuit now. Now, a simple job this. To catch them in their own words, lamenting in the public. They have cried in the private, and now they are crying in the public. The other man, what's his name again? Olisa Agbakoba. He was crying, say, I feel pain. Don't tell me to stop. My driver, I pay him 100,000 a month. He just told me he spent 60,000 on buying a bag of rice. No salt, no Maggi, no tomatoes, no chicken, no egg, no custard, no cornflakes, no beans, no gari, no. Just raw rice. It means that man cannot even talk about having a balanced diet. If ordinary bag of rice is 60,000, what will you use to eat the rice? How will you pay your transport fare to your work for the whole month? That's 60% of your wage has gone to just a bag of rice. Where is the yam? Where is the plantain? Hello? Where is the egg? Where are the potatoes you buy? And now he's saying he feels pain. Rufai now is confessing he's feeling pain for that zoo called Nigeria. I love Rufai Oseni. I don't hate him, but sometimes he needs to see things the way things are. Say it the way it is. Speak through the power the way you've been doing. I am happy that you are confessing now that you are feeling pain. I'm happy that you are saying it the way it is, how you are feeling pain. It's good. It's good. Tell us one more time how you feel.
Accept the truth. I feel pain for this country. I feel pain for this country. And the truth.
Okay.
I feel pain for this country.
Pain.
I feel pain for this country.
One more time.
Tell the truth. I feel pain for this country. I feel pain for this country.
One more time. One more time. One more time. Please, one more time. Listen to this man. Hear his voice. Hear the pain in his voice. Hi, my people. Oh my God. I need to pat myself on the back for a job well done. I need to pat myself at the back, shrug my shoulders, pop my collar. This is how you break it down. You all said he's the best in that zoo. You called Rufai the best journalist in that zoo. And now the best is telling you how he feels. Don't laugh at him. Even though I'm laughing, I still feel the pain of my brother, Rufai Oseni. You said he's the best. You said he's the king when it comes to journalism in that zoo. So when he's telling you he's feeling pain for the zoo, why don't you respect that? Why can't you all see it that that's the perfect picture of how that zoo is? And the only way to relieve the pain, the only way to relieve that cancer hitting Nigeria is to cut that cancer off. The cancer is giving you pain. There is no medication. The best way to deal with that cancer is to cut it off. If your leg is riddled with cancer and they are saying there is no medication, the best way to save your life is to cut that leg off, with all due respect. No pun intended. To our brother, Mr. Ibu, we pray for him. But sometimes, that is the best thing to do. If the cancer has gone in too deep, it's gone through your feet, your femur, it's in your thighs, it's going towards your loin, the only way to save your life is to cut that leg off. Because if you don't do it, very, very soon, it will go into your body and that will be the end of you. So sometimes it is good to give your arm away, your leg away, your ears away, even your breast away. Sometimes breast cancer, even sometimes your penis, because you can also have prostate cancer. Sometimes it is better to let go that thing and save your body. So we are telling Nigeria, it is time to break that zoo up. The pain is too much. The lower class, they have turned them to Almajiri. You go to the house of Tinubu in Lagos. Yorubas, they are queuing up. They are sitting down from sun up to sundown. With plates, with with a nylon bag to take rice and beans from the house of Tinubu every day. He's feeding them every day. Almajiri culture in Lagos. Those of you who claim, oh, Lagos is this, Lagos is that. The Yorubas in Lagos now, they have been turned to Almajiri. Every morning, go to Bodilon House there where Tinubu is staying. They will queue for more than 2 miles with plate and nylon bag. Plates to eat breakfast, nylon bag to take raw food back home. Almajiri culture. So the lower class, they are gone. Now the middle class, they are crying already. Ebin Pawao, Ebin Pawao, we are hungry, oh, we are hungry. Ebin Pawao. And now those in the higher echelon, people like Olisa Agbakoba, SAN, people like my brother here, Rufai Oseni, he says he's crying, he's lamenting, he's feeling pains. He's feeling pains for that country, for that zoo called Nigeria. A country created by Lord Lugard, a country named by the, oh my God, the concubine of Lord Lugard, a prostitute and a shower bastard, name Una, Akuna, a girl when they, oh my God. Rufai, how do you feel, I beg?
Accept the truth. I feel pain for this country. I feel pain for this country. And they do truth. I feel pain for this country.
Yes.
I feel pain for this country.
Yes.
And they don't
Yes.
I feel pain for this country.
What do you feel?
I feel pain for this country.
Are you sure?
And the truth.
Are you sure?
I feel pain for this country.
Are you sure?
I feel pain for this country.
Are you sure?
And they don't the truth.
Are you
I
sure?
feel pain for this country.
Are you sure?
I feel pain for this country.
Tell them
and
more.
they don't truth.
Yes.
I feel pain for this country.
What do you feel?
I feel pain for this country.
Let them know what you
Tell
feel.
the truth.
What you feel?
I feel pain for this country.
Pain.
I feel pain for this
Are
country.
you sure? Come on, come on.
Tell the truth.
Yes.
I feel pain for this country.
Are you sure?
I feel pain for this country.
One more time.
Accept the truth. I feel pain for this country.
Yes.
I feel pain for this country.
I rest my case. From me, from here, for now, I'm going to say good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. Before I go, I want to say, Simon Ekpa, I thank you. You have revealed the pain, or you have relieved the pain for the Biafrans by doing the right thing, by speaking the language of the Fulani cabal. Simon, I want to thank you. We know in your hands Biafra is coming. In your hands Biafra is safe. And in your hands, when Biafra comes, the people of Biafra will rejoice. We shall not feel no pain the way the Nigerians are crying. They will feel the pain. While we live, we shall feel joy. We shall rejoice because we are children of the sun. They will feel the pain. They will cry. They will lament. They will beg us. Please don't go. Please don't go. That's the problem. They know that the moment Biafra leaves, Nigeria is gone now. Because you run that economy with the oil from the land of Biafra. And we, the way we have been operating since how many years now, we have not even been dealing with oil because the zoo, the cabal, they have, connived and cornered it to themselves. We've been doing well with that oil. We're into business. Talk less of when the resource of oil comes in. That's who we are. We shall rejoice when Biafra comes. But the zoo, they are now in pains. They are in pains. If you doubt me, one more time, then Chris. Come on.
The truth.
Okay.
I feel pain for this country.
Okay.
I feel pain for this country.
Okay.
And they don't
Come on. Yes.
I feel pain for this country.
Uh-huh.
I feel pain for this country.
Uh-huh.
And they don't truth. I feel pain for
Pain,
this country.
nigga, pain.
I feel pain for this country.
Pain, come on.
And they don't even
Come on, come
I
on.
feel pain for this country.
Come on, come on, come on.
I feel pain for this country.
Come on, come on, come on.
And they don't
Come on,
even-
man. Feel the
I feel
pain.
for this
Pain,
country.
nigga. Pain.
I feel pain for this country.
Die, nigga,
And
die.
they don't even
Die. Pain,
I
pain.
feel pain for this country.
Yes, pain.
I feel pain for this country. And they don't even
Come on, pain, man.
I feel pain for this
Pain.
country.
Pain.
I feel pain for this country. And they
Pain.
don't even
Come on, pain,
I feel
pain, pain.
for this country.
Yes.
I feel pain for this country.
That's my kid. Hey, Ebelebe. I feel so good, man. This is how you do critical analysis. For those who have ears, let them hear. They feel pain. They feel pain. Sorrow, anger. It depend them. It depend, oh. It depend me well. Oh, it depend, oh. It depend me well. I've been around the world, but I can't find happiness. It depend, oh. It depend me well. I get plenty money, oh, but I can't find happiness. It depend, oh. It depend me well. This is what they are crying. It depend them. It depend well now. The zoo, they've stolen all the money, but Almajiri culture is there. The Fulani, they are coming. They coming. They told you. And Nabikano told you they were coming, and you laughed at him. You called him a small boy. You called him a fraudster. You called him a 419er. He told you they were coming. He told you they were coming. Oh, my people, let's leave it for now, man. I'll be back in the night. For those who have not yet subscribed to this channel, this is the channel. This is where we bring it raw, rough, rugged, and raw. We bring them raw to your door. We bring it rough, rugged, and raw to your door. I rest my case. From me, from here, for now, I'm going to say good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. I remain Biafra, Superstars, Media. God bless you. Woto woto.
Woto woto to the enemies of Biafra. Woto woto to the enemies of Biafra. When we land on you, we will destroy everything you have except you are genuinely fighting for Biafra. Woto woto to the enemies of Biafra. Woto woto to those who sold Mazi Nnamdi Kanu either directly or indirectly. Woto woto to those who have joined their hand afterthought to betray Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and Biafra. Woto woto to those who have soiled their hands in the blood of innocent Biafrans and innocent ESN commanders. You will never know peace. Woto woto to you who say Biafra will not come. Woto woto to those who say if Biafra, instead of Biafra to come, they will rather die. Woto woto to all of you. The gods of our land have destroyed you. You will never rise again. You will never, ever, ever rise again. You will never rise again. Any native doctor that tries to make you rise, his power and everything he have in this life will be destroyed, completely destroyed.